Nottingham is a city and unitary authority area in Nottinghamshire, England, part of the East Midlands region. It is 128 miles north of London and 45 miles northeast of Birmingham. Nottingham has links to the legend of Robin Hood and to the lace-making, bicycle and tobacco industries. It was granted its city charter in 1897. As part of Queen Victoria Diamond Jubilee celebrations, Nottingham is a tourist destination. In 2018, the city received the second highest number of overnight visitors in the Midlands and the highest number in the East Midlands. In 2020, Nottingham had an estimated population of 330,000. The wider conurbation, which includes many of the city's suburbs, has a population of 768,638. It is the largest urban area in the East Midlands and the second largest in the Midlands. Its functional urban area, also the largest in the East Midlands, has a population of 919,484. The population of the Nottingham, Derby metropolitan area is estimated to be 1,610,000. Its metropolitan economy is the seventh largest in the United Kingdom with a GDP of $50.9 billion. The city was the first in the East Midlands to be ranked as a sufficiency-level world city by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. Nottingham's public transport system won awards prior to 2015, including the largest publicly owned bus network in England. The city is also served by Nottingham Railway Station and the modern Nottingham Express Transit tram system. It is also a major sporting centre and, in October 2015, was named Home of English Sport. The National Ice Centre, Home Pierpont National Water Sports Centre and Trent Bridge International Cricket Ground are all based in or around the city, which is also the home of two professional football teams, the former world's oldest professional league club Notts County and Nottingham Forest. Famously two-time winners of the UEFA European Cup under Brian Clough and Peter Taylor in 1979 and 1980. The city also has professional rugby, ice hockey and cricket teams, and the Aegon Nottingham Open, an international tennis tournament on the ATP and WTA tours. This accolade came just over a year after Nottingham was named as the UK's first city of football. On the 11th of December 2015, Nottingham was named a City of Literature by UNESCO, joining Dublin, Edinburgh, Melbourne and Prague as one of only a handful in the world. The title reflects Nottingham's literary heritage, with Lord Byron, D.H. Lawrence and Alan Sillitoe having links to the city, as well as a contemporary literary community, a publishing industry and a poetry scene. The city is served by three universities: the University of Nottingham, Nottingham Trent University and the University of Law, hosting the highest concentration of higher education providers in the East Midlands. The name of Nottingham is Anglo-Saxon in origin. A Saxon chieftain named Snot ruled an area known as Snottingham in Old English, the homestead of Snot's people, but this has nothing to do with the English form. A settlement existed before the arrival of the Anglo-Saxons in the early 7th century CE because it is known in the Brythonic as Tig Gwokobog, meaning place of caves. In modern Welsh, Nottingham is known poetically as White Agorfog and in Irish as Nataith Uaimh, the cavey dwelling. Nottingham Castle was constructed in 1068 on a sandstone outcrop by the River Leen. The Anglo-Saxon settlement was originally confined to the area today known as the Lace Market and was surrounded by a substantial defensive ditch and rampart, which fell out of use following the Norman conquest and was filled by the time of the Domesday Survey. Following the Norman conquest, the Saxon settlement developed into the English borough of Nottingham and housed a town hall and law courts. A settlement also developed around the castle on the hill opposite and was the French borough, supporting the Normans in the castle. Eventually, the space between was built on as the town grew and the old market square became the focus of Nottingham several centuries later. Defences consisted initially of a ditch and bank in the early 12th century. The ditch was later widened in the mid-13th century, and a stone wall built around much of the perimeter of the town. A short length of the wall survives, and is visible at the northern end of Maid Marian Way, and is protected as a scheduled monument. On the return of Richard the Lionheart from the Crusades, the castle was occupied by supporters of Prince John, including the Sheriff of Nottingham. It was besieged by Richard and, after a sharp conflict, was captured. In the legends of Robin Hood, Nottingham Castle is the scene of the final showdown between the sheriff and the hero outlaw. By the 15th century, Nottingham had established itself as a centre of a thriving export trade in religious sculpture made from Nottingham alabaster. The town became a county corporate in 1449, giving it effective self-government. In the words of the charter, for it